All right, so today we're doing a deep dive into Sonoscape. They're a fascinating company from our portfolio, really a sector champion when it comes to medical ultrasound and GI endoscopy. And, um, we've been partnered with Sonoscape for over 14 years. It's been amazing to watch them grow. So in this deep dive, we're really going to explore what makes them tick, their strengths, their capabilities, their really remarkable performance, and why we think they are ready for some serious global expansion.
Yeah, I think what's really interesting about Sonoscape is their leading position in the Chinese medical device market. They've secured the position as the second largest ultrasound provider and hold the #1 position for soft endoscopes in China, which is, a very impressive feat.
Especially given how competitive that market is. Yeah, it really is. And I think, what I find particularly impressive is their commitment to innovation. They haven't just stopped at ultrasound and endoscopy. In recent years, they've made some really bold moves into microinvasive surgery and cardiovascular intervention. For example, they launched 4K rigid endoscopes and intravascular ultrasound, IVUS for short. It shows they're not afraid to push boundaries and expand their reach. So what's the thinking behind this expansion? What does it tell us about their overall strategy?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think this expansion signals a key shift for Sonoscape. They're moving beyond their traditional focus on internal medicine and are incorporating surgical applications. It's a move from just simply providing equipment to offering a more holistic package. That includes consumables. Perhaps most importantly, they're transitioning from a focus on diagnosis to a combined approach of both diagnosis and treatment.
So they're really aiming to become a one-stop shop for healthcare providers in these areas. Speaking of history, Sonoscape has been in the ultrasound sector for over 20 years. Have they been able to leverage that experience to their advantage, especially building a solid sales and distribution network?
Oh, absolutely. Over 2 decades, they've cultivated a really robust network, even as the industry has matured. And this network is a key asset for them, especially as they look to expand globally.
Makes sense. But the ultrasound market is always evolving. How are they tackling the high-end ultrasound market, which is known for being particularly competitive?
Well, this is where things get really interesting. They recently launched a brand new flagship product, the S80P80 series. This is a cutting-edge, high-end ultrasound platform designed to really go head-to-head with the established global giants. It's a bold move, but one that I think speaks volumes about their ambition.
Wow, challenging the big players right out of the gate. With their track record, I'm curious to see how this new product line performs. Do you think it has the potential to fuel even more growth for them?
I definitely think so. Their early entry into this high-end market positions them strategically to not only maintain their market leadership, but also accelerate the substitution of imported high-end systems with domestically produced alternatives. And that's a huge opportunity for them in China and potentially beyond.
That's fascinating. Let's shift gears a bit and talk about endoscopy. I recall reading some startling statistics about the incidence of digestive diseases in China. It seems like there's a huge need for increased endoscopic diagnosis and treatment, wouldn't you say?
You're absolutely right. The numbers are quite significant. In fact, the soft endoscope market in China is projected to reach a staggering 8.12 billion yuan by 2025. So the potential for growth in this sector is enormous.
That's a massive market. But I know it's historically been dominated by foreign companies. How is Sonoscape navigating this landscape, which has traditionally been so challenging for domestic companies to break into?
Yeah, you're right. It has been a tough market for domestic players. Until recently, Japanese brands like Olympus, Fuji, and Pentax held a commanding 95% market share in China. But that's starting to change, and domestic brands like Sonoscape and Awua are making significant inroads. In fact, Sonoscape has secured the 3rd position in the domestic market and has even surpassed Pentax in market share. It's a real testament to their strategy and execution.
That's a remarkable achievement. So what's their secret sauce? What strategies are they using to drive this impressive growth and gain market share from those established international players?
Well, they're employing a clever 2-pronged approach. First, they've launched their flagship HD580, specifically targeting higher-tier hospitals, which are often more profitable and influential. And second, they're strategically expanding their product line to offer a more comprehensive range of solutions, focusing on treating not just digestive diseases, but also respiratory diseases. By doing so, they're becoming a more attractive partner for hospitals seeking to consolidate their suppliers and streamline their operations.
So by offering a broader range of solutions, they're essentially making themselves indispensable to these hospitals. It's a smart move. Now let's talk about those newer areas we touched on earlier, microinvasive surgery and cardiovascular intervention. What can you tell us about their progress in these fields?
Well, Sonoscape has been very proactive in their expansion into microinvasive surgery. They've gone out and strategically recruited a highly experienced external team to lead this effort. And they've implemented a targeted employee stock ownership plan to incentivize growth and really align the team's interests with the success of this segment. I'm confident that we'll see rapid growth in this area as they continue to refine their product offerings and penetrate the market.
It sounds like they're pulling out all the stops to make this expansion successful. And what about cardiovascular intervention? What's their strategy there?
They've been laser focused on developing and launching key products like IVUS diagnostic equipment and disposable IVUS catheters. And it's paying off. They've even secured a spot in the Zhejiang IVUS centralized procurement program, which is a significant win. This program has the potential to drive large-scale adoption of their products and fuel some serious volume growth.
So they're not just dabbling in these new areas. They're making strategic moves to establish a strong presence and capture market share. It's impressive to see how quickly they're moving and how effectively they're executing their plans.
Absolutely. They've got a clear vision, a solid strategy, and the determination to make it happen. And that's what makes them such an exciting company to watch, both in China and on the global stage.
Yeah, it really is remarkable what they've been able to accomplish in China. It almost seems like a blueprint for how to approach other challenging markets. They've navigated complex regulations, they've built this powerful distribution network, and developed these really strong relationships with healthcare providers, all while remaining laser-focused on innovation. It's quite impressive. It really is.
Yeah.
Whenever we talk about a company's potential, it's easy to get caught up in the hype. But with Sonoscape, their track record speaks for itself. They've consistently delivered. And that gives me a lot of confidence in their ability to replicate this success on a global scale.
Yeah.
But of course, there will be challenges.
Yeah.
What do you see as some of the key hurdles they'll need to overcome?
Well, I think one challenge will be building brand awareness and trust in new markets. While they might be a household name in China, they'll need to invest in marketing and branding efforts to really establish themselves as a credible and reliable option for healthcare providers worldwide.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Healthcare is all about trust, and building that trust takes time and effort. But it's more than just brand awareness, right? They'll need to demonstrate that their products meet the specific needs and preferences of different markets.
Exactly. They'll have to carefully consider local regulations, clinical practices, and even cultural nuances to ensure their products are well received and seamlessly integrated into different healthcare systems.
Yeah, I imagine that's especially important for a company like Sonoscape, which prides itself on offering a wide range of products and solutions. They'll need to be strategic about which products they prioritize for each market.
Absolutely. And they'll need to be prepared to adapt and customize their offerings to meet those specific needs. A one-size-fits-all approach won't cut it in the global market, but let's not forget about the competitive landscape. They'll be going up against some very established players with deep pockets, extensive networks, and global brand recognition. It will be a battle for market share, and they'll need to bring their A-game to succeed.
It's a classic David and Goliath situation. But Sonoscape has already shown that they're not afraid of a challenge. They've disrupted the market in China, which is no easy feat. So I wouldn't underestimate their ability to do the same on a global scale.
I agree. They've proven they can adapt, innovate, and compete at the highest level. And their success in China gives them valuable experience and insights that they can leverage as they expand internationally.
Speaking of their products, let's dive into some specifics. Starting with ultrasound, they've got a strong foundation with a wide range of systems, from basic to high-end. How do you see their ultrasound offerings stacking up against the competition in the global market?
Well, their ultrasound systems are known for their excellent image quality, user-friendly interfaces, and affordability. These are all attractive features, particularly in emerging markets, where budget constraints are often a major factor. But they're not just focusing on the lower end of the market.
Their new flagship SADP 80 series is a clear indication that they're serious about competing in the high-end segment. How do you think this new product line will be received internationally?
Well, I think it has the potential to be a real game changer for them. The SADP 80 series incorporates advanced imaging technologies, intuitive software, and a sleek, modern design. It's a compelling option for demanding clinical environments, and I think it will resonate well with healthcare providers looking for a combination of high performance and value.
Yeah, it's definitely a bold move going up against giants like GE Healthcare and Philips. But their track record suggests they're not afraid of a challenge. Plus, their pricing strategy could give them a significant edge.
You're absolutely right. They're known for offering competitive pricing without compromising on quality. That's a winning combination, especially in a market where healthcare costs are under increasing scrutiny. They've mastered that balance in China, and I think it will translate well to other markets.
Now shifting to endoscopy. They've clearly established themselves as a leader in China, particularly in the soft endoscope segment. The global endoscopy market is projected to reach billions of dollars in the coming years.
Yeah.
Do you think Sonoscape is well positioned to capture a significant share of that growth?
I think they have a real shot. They've got a solid portfolio of endoscopes, and they've been expanding their offerings to include advanced features like high-definition imaging and narrowband imaging. These features allow for more detailed and accurate diagnoses, which are essential for effective treatment. Plus, they've been investing in the development of disposable endoscopes, which is a trend that's gaining traction worldwide.
That's right. Disposable endoscopes address concerns about cross-contamination and offer a more convenient and cost-effective solution in many cases. Sonoscape is definitely well positioned to capitalize on that trend. It's clear that they're thinking ahead and anticipating market needs
Which is essential for staying competitive.
in the rapidly evolving medical technology landscape. Now let's talk about their expansion into microinvasive surgery. It's still a relatively new area for them, but they've been making some strategic moves to build their presence. What have you observed about their approach so far?
Well, they've been steadily expanding their product line, introducing laparoscopes, arthroscopes, and other instruments used in minimally invasive procedures, and they've been pursuing strategic acquisitions and partnerships to gain expertise and accelerate their market penetration.
It's interesting how they're leveraging both organic growth and strategic partnerships to quickly establish a foothold in this space. Seems like a smart approach.
Absolutely. And it aligns perfectly with the global trend towards minimally invasive procedures. Patients are increasingly seeking out procedures that result in faster recovery times, reduce pain, and smaller scars.
Yep.
So Sonoscape's investment in this area is strategically sound and has the potential to generate significant returns in the long run.
I agree. And their entry into cardiovascular intervention with their IVUS diagnostic equipment and disposable catheters further demonstrates their commitment to innovation and expansion.
Yeah, IVUS is a vital tool for diagnosing and treating coronary artery disease. And Sonoscape's entry into this market is a testament to their technological capabilities and their ambition to address critical healthcare needs. They're going head-to-head with some formidable competitors, but their ability to offer high-quality products at competitive prices could be a real differentiator.
Yeah, that ability to balance quality and affordability has been a hallmark of their success in China, and it's likely to be a key factor in their global expansion as well. Now, before we wrap up, I want to touch on one more area that I think is particularly exciting: their potential for innovation in artificial intelligence, or AI. AI is rapidly transforming the healthcare landscape, and I'm curious to know how Sonoscape is incorporating AI into their products and services.
That's a great point. Sonoscape recognizes the transformative power of AI and is actively investing in research and development to leverage it in their product offerings. For example, they're already incorporating AI into their ultrasound systems to automate tasks, improve image quality, and assist with diagnoses, making them even more powerful tools for healthcare providers. And they're exploring the use of AI in endoscopy to aid in polyp detection and characterization. Imagine a future where an AI-powered endoscope can detect subtle abnormalities that might be missed by the human eye, leading to earlier diagnoses and better patient outcomes. It's a really exciting prospect.
It is. It sounds like they're really at the forefront of AI innovation in medical technology. It's incredible to think about the potential impact these technologies could have on healthcare delivery worldwide.
Absolutely. AI has the potential to revolutionize healthcare, and Sonoscape is well positioned to be a leader in this transformation. Their commitment to AI research and development is a testament to their forward-thinking approach and their dedication to pushing the boundaries of what's possible in medical technology.
So to sum up, Sonoscape has a lot going for them. They've got a proven track record of success, a strong and diverse product portfolio, a deep commitment to innovation, and a global vision. Seems like they have all the ingredients for success on the world stage.
They do. But of course, the global market is a complex and ever-changing landscape. They'll need to navigate cultural differences, regulatory hurdles, and fierce competition to achieve their ambitious goals. However, they've already proven their ability to overcome challenges and adapt to new environments. Their success in China is a testament to their resilience and their strategic acumen.
I agree. It's clear that they're not just throwing products over the wall and hoping for the best. They're taking a thoughtful and strategic approach to global expansion, and that gives me confidence in their ability to succeed.
Me too. Their journey is a fascinating case study in how a company can rise from humble beginnings to become a global force in a highly competitive industry.
It's a story of innovation, determination, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. And it's a story that's still being written.
Yeah, it's really inspiring to see a company like Sonoscape defy expectations and prove that innovation can come from anywhere in the world. Their journey from a small Chinese company to a potential global leader is a testament to their vision and their hard work. As we've been discussing Sonoscape's remarkable journey, something that's really stood out to me is their genuine commitment to building strong partnerships with healthcare providers. It's not just about selling them equipment, it's about understanding their needs and working collaboratively to improve patient care.
Yeah, you're absolutely right that commitment to partnership is something I've observed as well. They really go above and beyond to provide excellent customer service and technical support,
Yeah.
which is crucial in the healthcare field. Building trust with healthcare providers is essential, and Sonoscape clearly understands that. And it's not just about the initial sale either. They invest heavily in ongoing education and training, ensuring that healthcare providers can fully utilize their products and stay informed about the latest advancements. It's a long-term approach that fosters trust and loyalty.
Exactly. It's about building lasting relationships, not just transactional ones. It's a philosophy that has served them well in China, and I believe it will be a key asset as they expand globally.
Now let's take a step back and consider the broader implications of Sonoscape's potential global success. What could this mean for the medical technology landscape as a whole?
That's a really interesting question. I think Sonoscape's emergence as a global player could potentially disrupt the traditional hierarchy in the industry. For decades, Western companies have dominated the medical technology market. But we're seeing a shift in power with companies from Asia, particularly China, becoming increasingly competitive. It's a fascinating dynamic. And it's not just about competition, it's about bringing new perspectives and approaches to the table.
I see what you mean. Sonoscape's experience in the Chinese market, with its focus on rapid innovation and affordability, could influence how medical technology is developed and delivered globally.
Precisely. Increased competition could lead to more affordable prices, faster innovation cycles, and a greater focus on addressing the needs of emerging markets. Yeah. It could democratize access to advanced medical technology, making it available to a much wider population.
There's a powerful thought. Imagine the impact this could have on healthcare accessibility and affordability around the world. It could be a game changer.
It certainly could. And it's not just about access to technology. Sonoscape's success could inspire other companies in emerging markets to pursue global ambitions, leading to economic growth and job creation on a global scale. It's a story that goes far beyond just one company.
It really highlights the interconnectedness of the global economy and the potential for innovation to drive positive change worldwide. Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into Sonoscape, I'm left with a sense of excitement and anticipation. They have the potential to shake things up, challenge the status quo, and make a real difference in healthcare globally.
I completely agree. Their journey is a testament to the power of vision, hard work, and a willingness to embrace new challenges. It's a story that inspires us all to think bigger, push boundaries, and never stop innovating.
Well, it's been a pleasure exploring Sonoscape's journey with you today. They are definitely a company to watch, and their story is just beginning.
Absolutely.